All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to actually turn this off for a second. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Duk and Master. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful morning in Vietnam. 8 a.m. Beautiful, nice day. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Come say hello, like the stream, guys. You guys know the drill. Yes, USA, but I live in Vietnam. I'm in Ho Chi Minh, by the way. Welcome, guys. Maybe in a bit we'll do some trivia, but thank you so much for dropping by, guys. Make sure we get a like. All right, let's see if we can get to like 10 likes right now. Let's get to 10 likes. Can we do that? Good morning. Good morning. Ho Chi Minh. Yes, I'm in District 7. In District 7, yes. So I am an independent online English teacher, so I live in Vietnam. So are you in Ho Chi Minh as well? Good morning, everybody. It's great to see everyone here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Let's put a like. Make sure you like this live. Good morning, Vanita. Good morning. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Vanita, good morning. You guys have your Independence Day coming up, don't you? Right? September 5th, is it? Is that right? September 5th is your Independence Day, right? Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Let me know where you guys are from. Drop a like, share, subscribe, guys. I'm going to try to do this maybe a few times a week. We'll be doing some trivia soon once we get some people in here. Let's get to at least 10 likes and we'll get some trivia going. Who else is in the chat? Come say hello. Don't be afraid. Not going to bite. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who else is here in the chat, guys? Don't be shy. Let me know where you guys are from. We got 10 in the chat. Don't be shy. Let me know who else is in the room. Let's do this, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll be taking you out to the balcony very shortly, guys, just to hang out and chat. But I can't talk to ghosts, so let me know you're here. We got 2 likes. We got 4 people right here in the chat. Don't be afraid. Come say hello. Let me know how things are going. Good morning. I don't know what that's for. Okay. Mana, good morning. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't. It's a beautiful morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Tell me, guys, where you're from. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how things are going, where you're at. The more I know, the more I can chit chat. Where's everyone coming from? Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for dropping by, guys. Thank you for dropping by. How's everyone doing? Let me know where you're hailing from. Once we get up to 10 likes, 10 people in, ready to play some trivia, let me know and we'll get the trivia started. We need some people in the chat who's ready to start out this trivia round. I would love everyone to join. Please let me know when you guys are ready. So let me know when you guys are ready. Let me know you guys are ready. Don't be shy. Come say hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is it going? If you guys are ready, let me know. If you guys are ready for some trivia, let me know. Drop it in the chat. Let's do this. Wake up, sleepy. Oh, I'm awake, Robert. I'm way awake. I may not look awake, but I'm awake, bro. I'm awake. I don't know where everyone else is. I've been awake for over an hour. I said I'd try doing this. We'll see what happens. I'll give it about the rest of the hour, then I'm gonna bounce. I'll just go live whenever, and I'm not gonna. What's the word? I'm not going to cater to what the time should be, because it's kind of irritating that I set up this time. This is what happens. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I listen to suggestions, and the suggestions never pan out. But I listen to myself, and they always pan out. I got ghost. Right now. Which is unfortunate. So I'm on my phone right now. I said to go live on my phone, thinking it would be better, but I really don't know. It's weird. I feel like I should just like end it and then come back in like 30 minutes or something like that. See if that does the trick. Jamal, what's going on, bro? Where's my 100 people watching? I don't get it. G-Man, what's going on? I don't know yet, man. I was gonna do trivia, but it's a no-go. I don't know. I want an audience, so whatever will get an audience here. I thought I'd just come on and just talk to whoever shows up. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky that one day where I got like 20, 30 people that came in. Maybe it was just luck. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. I don't want to say I was, quote, shadow banned. I don't think I was. Like, I don't think, or what do they call it? Algorithm throttling. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, almost every time last week, at least a dozen people would be in by now. For college, right? Well, I'm assuming you mean American football, right? But NFL's on, college is on. I'm the only one here because the game went into halftime. uh, yeah. Oh, really? So maybe I should have gone live. Maybe I should have gone live like 2 hours later, like after the game's over. Maybe I should have waited 2 hours later. I don't know. So I just thought I'd just chill, and just do like a chill stream. If we get enough people, I can hype them up and say, okay, I'll bring myself back to the computer room. I was just adding some extra tidbits here, but like, yeah. So I really, so you legitimately think it's football season? That's why no one's here? That's cool. I mean, if that's the case, I'm gonna take your word for it. But I mean, I don't know. But definitely, well, here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if YouTube's gonna shadow me or algorithm throttle me or whatever, but if I went live like every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, just as a week, just like a trial thing, would I, would, would that benefit me? What do you think? So here's what I'm thinking, but like, my goal is really to reach out to as many people as possible. The other thing I was thinking, hey Barbara, what's up? I think I saw you come in my stream before. How are you doing, Barbara? Miss Barbara, how are you doing? That's good. Where are you from, Barbara? It is 8:30 a.m. Sunday. 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning in Vietnam. Nice. Are you watching the college games or are you not a football guy person? Jaman said that college football is happening. Yeah. So what do you think, Jaman? Do you think I should? No, I'm not in Pakistan. I live in Vietnam. They Jaman was just saying there's some college games happening tonight. And then next week the NFL season starts. Not yet. I have not been to South Korea. Oh, well, technically I was in South Korea, but that's because I was doing a flight transfer. You actually are just joking about what, Hassan? And good morning to you, Hassan. Thank you for joining. No, I have not taught in Korea. I taught in China for 8 years. I am in Vietnam, bro. Dude, I don't know why no one believes me, but there we go. It's morning over here. Where else would I be? So I technically teach in Vietnam, but I work independently. I'm from the US, so I'm from America, but I don't live there. So I live in Vietnam right now. So I know the view is beautiful, right? Like it's crazy beautiful, right? This is why 100 people should see this. Maybe that's the clickbait title. Beautiful Beautiful view in Vietnam or something like that, right? Not really. I've lived in Vietnam for a year and a half now. February will, the end of January, February, beginning of February will be 2 years. It is kind of surreal. But I don't plan on moving back anytime soon. Maybe after 5 years. Living here a year was kind of my beta test. And after a year, I'm like, yep, I'm good. Like, I don't need to move back. It's so freaking expensive to live in the States. It's not necessary. The weather is very hot, but occasionally we have good days. Very stormy. I mean, literally, like, if you can see this weather, guys, right here. But imagine, like, I don't know about the weather today. I'd have to look. But more than likely, we're going to get storms today. I don't. I don't. I just speak English. I just speak English. That's what I do. I speak English. Hey, Jaman, are you able to trigger? Oh no, it's okay. Never mind. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm like, why do I want to move back? My dad's all high strung, like, oh, you should. He's like, oh, get a good job at a school district. I go, no, I don't want to work for a school district that doesn't know the value of education. Maybe this would be worthy of a clip. My rant about education and schools in general. But I'll say this. Somebody once asked me, what do I think of the education system? And I said this. I said, the higher somebody moves up in education, the less educated they get. I do teach English, yes. Oh, everybody does hate us. The reason why Americans hate it is because we think we're the best. And that's what's wrong with our country. That's actually wrong with almost every country. If every country thinks they're the best, that is just selfishness, in my opinion. They all say, oh, you hate America, oh, you hate our country. I go, no, I hate our world. Our world is a scam. That's what it is at the end of the day. No country is better than the other. No one can technically say that any country is better than the other. America's not better than Canada. Canada's not better than Mexico. Mexico's not better than Vietnam. Vietnam's not better than China. China's not better than Japan. Japan's not better than China. It's the ugly truth. Nobody is better than one another. And any country that thinks they are superior is actually worse than they are. Any country that thinks they're superior is just worse. I don't want to be known as a superior country. I don't want to be affiliated with a country that thinks they are the best. Because in actuality, there's no country that is number one. Because there's always going to be somebody better than somebody else in something else. So that's my spiel, is that there is no good country. I mean, there are good countries. Yeah, but I'm so like, I get so flustered because people think they're superior. People think they are better or on top of another. I had one person, we were doing free English classes. I believe this person was from Pakistan. And they were being rude to one of the teachers that was given a free session. He's from the UK, well educated, well diverse, and they're complaining and groaning about, I don't know, about the class or not being at a certain time or something like that. And I said, you cannot speak that way. That's rude, disrespectful, and it makes you look pathetic. And he's like, you can't talk to me that way. I'm an officer. I responded back saying, I don't care if you're president of your country. You know, you cannot speak that way. And already, when they think they're a police officer in another country talking to me, like they think that they're superior, I always laugh at that. I go, you're kidding me, right? I don't give a crap if you're a police officer. It does not make you better. Everyone who thinks they're better than someone else is just pathetic, in my opinion. If you think you're superior to your neighbor, or your neighbor thinks they're superior to you, it does not make them any better. It honestly, it makes them pathetic. It does. So, yeah, in education, it really sucks because there's hard working ass teachers out there doing their darnest, doing their best for the children, for the next generation. And they just get crapped on. Principals, superintendents, administrators. It's all about money. It's all about funding. They think that they know the education system inside and out, but they don't. The more you go out of education, meaning like the further you move up, principals I think are okay. I've heard good things about principals of schools because some principals will actually go in to a classroom to relieve that teacher to do what they got to do or whatever it might be. So I've heard good stories. I've heard good stories about principals at schools. I've heard good stories about some superintendents. But I just feel like they're always trying to please and kiss ass to the government. And then all these tests that they're doing, the tests don't do anything. The tests prove nothing. And the tests are crap. They're crap. The tests that they're given in school, it's just crap. So, it's funny. I'm a teacher. I'm in education. I teach English. And in my joke, I say college is a scam. And in a matter of speaking, it kind of is. Because people who work their ass off in school get their BA, get their master's, and then they get stuck working at McDonald's because there's no industry that's hiring or wants to pay what they're valued at. That's also the ugly truth at the end of the day. So, yeah. I wonder if YouTube algorithms that, he talks about this, he talks about that. Ugh. Hey, is this cool? Make it like this. Hey, make it like that. And make it like this, guys. What's up, salad? Cool. Yo, what's up, salad? What's going on? All right, so maybe I can trim this in a segment or whatever, but for those who don't know who I am, which I think everyone in here in chat does know who I am, but my name is Grant. Yes, I am a teacher. So the most common questions I get asked are, where am I from? So I am from the States, but I live in Vietnam. And then I get asked, what do I do? So what do I do is I am a teacher. So I'm a teacher and I work independently. And I go, oh, what do you teach? So I teach ESL. So ESL stands for English as a Second Language. And they say, what age or what? Who do you teach? So typically in my classes, they're about 6 to 12 years old. I do have some students that are younger, that are around. I have a student who's 4, who's in a one-on-one class, and I have a few students that are like, I think I have a student that's 14 in one of my classes. But typically the range is about 6 to 12 years old. But I teach younger and I teach older. Do I teach adults? Yes, I do teach adults. Yeah. What do I do? Hello, Umbrella. What's up? What's up, Umbrella? Good morning to your side, or good evening to your side, wherever you are. Thank you for showing up, Umbrella. Thank you. So, I know some more things about myself. They go, okay, what is your channel? So my channel is, I'm still kind of figuring it out. I know that I started doing trivia stuff, and that's been a very popular go. Meaning, oh, I'm sorry to hear about your cold, man. I hope you get better. I do hope you get better. So, um, so I've been trying to do trivia stuff, and that seemed to take off a lot. But lately, the last couple days, hasn't been as much traffic. Last week it was crazy. I had at least half a dozen people to a dozen people playing the game coming on in. I mean, at least I had like 10 or so people on the list with answering questions. Um, Maybe I gotta clean it up and figure out a route to go to make it more appealing. I do, after I'm able to cash out of YouTube, after I'm able to confirm that I can cash out and there's no issues, then I will formulate a fund. So, so you do, because I was told, again, this is what happens, and this is not a beef against anybody. I want to make that clear. Is when I take advice, and again, it's not meant to be a bad thing. And maybe you're right, Jaman. Maybe it is timing. Or maybe it was just a coincidence when I went live last week. I was told that 6 p.m. Pacific would be a golden time to go live. But maybe that's a Monday through Friday thing, maybe because today is a football day. So, Jaman, what time do you think I should go live? What time Eastern time should I go live? I mean, should I, what's the word? Stop the live now and come back 4 hours later? Is everyone up past midnight on a Saturday? Or Sunday, I should say. Like, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, yeah, and I know, I think you're right. It is a timing thing. So I'm trying to figure out. The one I got 6,000 views. The one where I got 6,000 views. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, well, here's the thing, man. Is it's what? It's almost 10 p.m. Eastern time right now, right? So would it be like midnight Eastern time or something? Is that what I should try tomorrow? Yeah, that's Pacific time, right? So I'm thinking Eastern time, right? Um, so yeah, it's almost 9 p.m., right? Oh, I see what you mean. You mean like late, like midnight Pacific time, maybe, or something like that. Like midnight Pacific time. Okay, so 10 p.m. California time, right? Okay, you're Central. Um, I can't mentally do the math. So I'm saying, so if I went live at 12 noon, that would be 11 p.m. Central time. I think I'm 13 hours ahead of you. Yeah, that might work. I mean, what I could do is I could bounce the stream. I could just like leave it, and then I could come back about 11 Central. That might actually work. I think I did that one time, and I think we got at least, what was it, a dozen people that came in? That might work. But I need to figure out, I know, so you don't know the algorithm. I don't either. But maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe shooting it later, because it's trivia, it's game night, right? So it's when everyone's in bed, they have kids, and they can't sleep, they just want to chill, I do the trivia shit at 11 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, or no, sorry, yeah, 12 noon my time, so 10 p.m. Um, 10 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and I do that. So I shoot back here in 3 hours. The only thing I was wondering is I was looking for the term shadow ban. I was looking at my shadow ban, but I'm a very, very new streamer. Very new streamer. Like, but maybe it's when the game's off, we troll the internet for the opposite teams. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I love that. That's very cool. So, but yeah, so maybe I shoot off. I'll take it to the hour. I'll ramble and whatever for 12 more minutes. And I venture off and I come back in 3 hours. So in 3 hours, maybe I'll get another audience. So I can kind of do a little check on that. And then have some trivia ready and stuff like that. Let me ask you some questions and what your vibe is for it. What if I did things like, don't forget the lyrics? Like if I read off a song, and then somebody in the chat has to say the next line, right? The next sentence. Like don't forget the lyrics kind of routine, or should I just do flat out trivia stuff? Should I do flat out trivia, or should I like change it up, like don't forget the lyrics, or read out a song and then you have to guess the artist or the title? Okay. Yeah. I'm struggling because I'm trying to find like a magical website that can actually do. Hey, this is like a pretty cool background, right? But it's not fake, right? This looks pretty epic, right? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So I'm still struggling to find. I mean, I can find them, but I might be repeating questions that you guys have heard before. So yeah. I finally got the bot. I finally got the Stream Elements bot to do stuff, and I got that situated. So yeah. The gaming thing, I'm wondering, the gaming thing I think did not work well because I feel like for the gaming, when I went into gaming, I lost half the audience. So, I mean, I haven't not able to retain them. So if there's no trivia, there's no point in being in the stream. So when I go into doing the game, everybody bounces. They're not interested in watching the game. They want to be part of the game. So, but yeah. And we got 9 votes at least. Yo, Alpha, what's going on? I got good news and bad news, maybe. Unless like we get like a swarm full of people. Welcome back, Hassan. So, unless I get like 20 people that like just bash in here at 9 p.m. or like 9 a.m. Vietnam time. So in the next 6 minutes, if I don't get a bash of people in here, I'm going to bounce off the stream, and then I'm going to, now we got another one. Frosty, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Jamal, isn't it funny when I'm thinking about bouncing, we have 3 more people that just showed up. That's hilarious, I think. Frosty, Alpha, what's going on? Son, welcome back. I find it hilarious that like I'm about to bounce, I'm about to go, and then all of a sudden 3 more people show up. I'm wondering how long it takes for my feed to get out there to the feed. YouTube has a really, really, really weird brain. But I think it's pretty crazy. I miss Chrissy coming in for the surprise super chats. Because almost every day last week she was coming in with a super chat, which I couldn't be happier about. So I miss my normie super chatters. Not that I don't miss you guys, but that always gets me hyped. I live in Vietnam, Frosty. That's probably what you guys don't know. So I live in Vietnam, by the way. So I'm Grant. I'm a teacher. I live in Vietnam. I teach ESL. They're about 6 to 12 years old in separate group classes. I lived in China for 8 years. Been teaching English there. Yeah, so right now it's been an hour and I'm at 5 people. Back to 5 people, Jaman. It's crazy. I don't know, like... So I'll bounce in about 6 minutes and then I'll come back in 3 hours, I think. No need, Jaman. No need. No, I don't speak Chinese. 我不说中文. I don't know, Jaman. Maybe I'm just an ass, or maybe I'm just naive or whatever. But I don't know how to explain to people. I don't know how to explain like why I'm not learning. Everyone questions. You lived in China for 8 years. Why don't you speak Chinese? But I didn't need to. Like, I didn't need to speak Chinese. I didn't go to the bars. I wasn't making business deals. I wasn't, I'm not married, so I don't need to learn Chinese to talk to her parents. You know? Like, I'm just kind of like, in a sense, a homebody, Like, I'm not there for business. I'm not dating. I don't go to the bars. I don't travel a lot. I'm not freaking rich. And I work. I teach English. That is my job. Speak English, teach English. That's what I'm there for. I don't know Klingon. I don't speak Klingon. So, yeah. So, I can keep chatting with you guys if you guys want. I don't mind. Ask away. Yeah, I was just gonna say, light can loop the earth. Cool. One thing I want to say, and I'm not against this, is in the States, right? In the States, people don't all speak English. I will say this. I will say this about speaking English. If whoever this Kalai Loon is, I don't know who the hell he is. But Kalai, whatever your name is, I don't give a fuck about you. You're useless in my stream, so you can go out. I don't care. Yeah. Anyways, it's funny. He doesn't have to be here. He's telling me to shut up. He can go on his own stream and talk whatever the fuck he wants, right? Yeah, so in the States, they speak their native tongue. But I will say this about speaking English and speaking Chinese or Vietnamese, etc. If the job requires you to speak English, then you should speak English. No, it should not. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. I will say yes and no. I do not believe a citizen, someone wanting to be a citizen in America, should be mandated to speak English. In my opinion, unless the job entails it, they should be speaking English. But if they genuinely just want to have a peaceful life and be left alone in the States, I don't believe. Thank you all for the party hats and stuff. That also helps the algorithm. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that statement. I agree with it to some aspect points. I agree to it with some aspect points. I don't believe that it should be mandatory to speak English if you want to be a citizen. Well, of course, yeah, that's a given. That's a given, right? That's a given, right? They need to at least know that. So I would say the basics. I would say like if it, they need to speak the English that is required to know. Like you said, driving, filling out papers. Well, honestly, America is becoming such a multicultural, diverse place. Almost every form is going to be in at least 7 or 8 languages. I mean, I don't know what the percentage of people speaking English is, but it's English and then Spanish and then Cantonese slash Chinese, and I think Vietnamese is number 5. Yeah, term. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. I think they need to know the English that is required, right? They need to, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because if they don't know how to read the signs when they drive, they probably shouldn't be driving. So they need to know the English that's necessary to know. So that's what I would say. Yeah. Um, Not being able to speak to someone if you're in dire help. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Shane, what's up, Captain? What's going on, bro? I may bounce and come back in 3 hours, but still keeping the chat alive, I guess. Not a bunch of people like you saw before, but this is kind of chill now. It's been like this for the last hour, but hey, good things, Captain, good things. I love the YouTube name, by the way. I love the YouTube name. Oh, I've been consistent almost every day, bro. I don't think there's been a day that I did not go live. I've been going live at least twice a day, if not 3 times, because I'm trying to get the myself out there. And yeah, boy, my bot is really sensitive. They really like to talk, but hey, it's okay. I might need to figure out a better message from the bot because it kind of sounds uh, cringe, I guess. Hey, oh yeah, that's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. The bot does it. It comes in. If you say hey, hello, trivia poll, I have it locked in to where there's a trigger word. It can be said. So, like if you typed in NF1 or you typed in something that they would think about my face or something or bumps, it triggers a link. Like just try it. Just type NF1. Somebody type in NF1. It should trigger it, but type in NF1. Beep, blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. That YouTube will get angry, and then I won't be able to get a bunch of people. It should. There you go. Yes, it works. There you go. There you go. So a lot of people ask about that. So if I'm on chat, But I think it even triggers it if people say other words like, "Oh, do you have chicken pox?" or those measles or whatever the fuck they say. It will trigger that message. So when they have a trigger word like that, um, then it will trigger that link, and that link goes to a video, and I explain it in about 45 seconds. The clip explains it. Um, I don't even have it labeled, but I need to label it, I guess. So, but I forget there's other trigger words that people might say. Really? But you knew about my bumps, though. But see that's the thing about stupid people, Shane, is people just assume that everyone is a doctor. They go, "Oh, what's wrong with your face? Are you contagious? Do you have a disease?" They're just idiotic and stupid and just plain dumb. And I'm just like, I I, I think I had a epiphany. I had an epiphany where like I don't care anymore. So now I'm like, fuck it, I'll just give them a link. Yeah, but I thought you knew the basis of it. I thought you knew like I was born with it, right? I thought you knew that much, right? Yeah, but when you were a kid, because I've known you since, well, I knew Kevin back when he was my brother's age in kindergarten. I mean, I think I started to really, you guys hung out a lot, like maybe upper elementary. So I feel like I've gotten to know you guys since upper elementary. No, 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 it had nothing to do with my mom's pregnancy. No, it had not, because my mom never had it on her side. It was actually on my dad's side. I believe it sometimes skips a generation or skips a generation, so it can happen. It technically is hereditary, but it will sometimes skip generations. But no, it had nothing to do with my mom's pregnancy, because my mom never had it on her side. Can you believe it's been over 11 years since she passed? Yeah. Okay, tennis. Okay, because I remember Kevin in kindergarten. So you started to know him, and yeah, I do remember you frequently coming over at that age. Yeah, that must have been when I remember you then. Alosaurus. Frosty, exactly. First step towards change is awareness. Second step, well, I've been aware of what I've had for forever, right? And and acceptance. I've just accepted it. Oh yeah, that was. I know you had a blast. What's sad now is I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I don't know if random families take a random kid with them to go camping anymore because of all the stupid media and allegations that take place, right? Oh. Sorry. So yeah, so term about that. I really don't know. All I can say is that I was coming back from doing a visa appointment. I don't know what to call it. I had to fill out some paperwork. I had to get my visa. All right, Shane. See you when you come back. So the biggest stream was when I came back from getting my visa, and what triggered it, term, and this is the funny thing, term. I don't know if you were here. What triggered it is all of a sudden someone's like, "I'm poor, send me a PS5," and I said, "Put your address in the chat and I'll do it." And I was being sarcastic. I'm like, "Yeah, put your address in the chat and I'll send you a PS5." And then all of a sudden the chat went crazy and started to spam giveaway, giveaway, PS5, Xbox, and all that shit. And I got like, I had to go in the slow mode. It was the chat was going so fast that it went ape shit crazy. But see, that's the thing. I don't know how that triggered 20, 30 people commenting on that. And so I made a joke. I said, yeah, send me your address and I will send you a PS5. I said, you think I'm stupid? Like, do you think I'm stupid or something? Why would I do that? You know, and everyone's like, oh, he's doing a giveaway. He's doing a giveaway. Everybody, he's doing a giveaway. And it went like crazy. There were no mods either. None of my mods were in the chat. No mods. Not saying I'm like you're obligated, but like coincidentally, not one mod. I'm poor. It was a youngin that told his homies he found a live giveaway. It could have been, right? It got so bad that I had to like temporarily block anything associated with the word giveaway. So I blocked everything having to do with giveaway. So that means nobody could type giveaway. But I unblocked it, son. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty crazy. The fact that people like went crazy about that. And then I was able I was able to uh, transition into the trivia. So I went back into trivia, but honestly, it was just a genuine live. It was just a genuine live. But I was saying last week, I gotta look at the times. I wish I could see the times I went live. But last week, at least I had a half a dozen people playing. So I don't know. I had to figure out the magical formula here. Huh? So, but yeah. Ugh. 70s trivia. I can go with that. I can make that the title for the stream. But I'm gonna give you crap if I get nobody in. Yeah, I'll do 70s TV. I'll do 70s TV trivia. TV and movie trivia. I'll do 70s TV and movie trivia. Where's my cup? When this stream ends, actually, well, that's not a bad idea. I should really focus on like a theme. But the thing is I only can find so many questions, right? I only can find so many questions. But honestly, maybe I'm being serious. I know maybe you're joking, but maybe I should do 70s TV movie trivia, and that would be at 10 p.m. Pacific time. All right, Frosty. You may not see me when you come back, but in 3 hours I'll be live again. So I'm thinking maybe And to be honest, what I like most is I like chatting with the randoms here. I love chatting it up. I love answering questions and stuff. So I'm glad I have a following, kind of. Yeah, maybe I'll bounce. Maybe I'll bounce, guys. Maybe I'll bounce. So I'll bounce now and I'll come back in 3 hours. Oh, less than 3 hours, but I'll bounce now, and then maybe I'll do a movie, TV 70s trivia night or something. Or 60s, maybe 70s, yeah, 70s. 70s TV movie trivia, and I'll have like 100 questions on deck. So, maybe I gotta go to Chat GPT. But guys, I'm gonna bounce. I love y'all. I'll see you guys in 3 hours. Late.